So, it's Professor Damien's first time getting fluxed. And we're going to be doing a hair restoration, face sculpting as well, because he's been punched in the face a lot. So, we're going to get rid of some of that scar tissue. So, you get to join us on our appointment today. Oh no, I lost the light. So, first, we're going to measure it and take pictures, of course. Yes.
Is this on Instagram?
No,
Or
on YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah, Instagram lives suck. They like only show it to your followers, and it'll be like, you and I've been on it with friends with like 100,000. It's been like maybe like 50 people. So YouTube is the best. I wish I would have already done YouTube because it's linked to Google. It's here. So the more muscle you have, the more intense this is going to be. And like the better results you get too. So it's kind of exciting.
How many male clients have you had?
Oh,
okay.
I've been in business for like 11 years, yeah.
I was just going to ask, are they happy with their results?
Of course, yeah. You can see lots of those on like the Bardo, Bardo.com actually. Hi friends. Okay, so now we're gonna take some pictures. Okay, so put your feet together like this, all the way, like touching. There you go. And then put your arms up like a field goal. Okay, and then turn to the side, like a zombie. Okay, other side. And take like a half a step towards the mirror. Perfect. And then face the art, and then feet touching all the way again, and then arms up like a field goal. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so you can go ahead and lay down.
Okay, on my back and my belly.
On your back. I'm gonna go get the lotion.
Oh, it's hot.
So tell them a little bit about your boxing gym.
Oh, I own,
Talk to the people.
hi people. I own Indie Boxing and Grappling. It's a boxing gym downtown. It's been downtown Indianapolis it used to be Indy Pal. It used to be owned by Pat McPherson and John Barnsdorf. They're both still head coaches there. I just bought the business and help run it now. They're both the head coaches and I'm an assistant coach. So, and I'm also a professor at Marion University, professor of anatomy.
Yeah, so we're gonna be learning anatomy stuff. Okay, so I totally forgot to take pictures of your face. So
That's okay.
we gotta have you back on. All right, please. Okay, you're tall, so I have to. Okay, so just like you're at the BMV, Indiana BMV. Did you know you can smile on the Florida ones? I still have mine. Okay, now turn to the side. Take a mug shot. Okay, other side. Okay, and then we're gonna do your hair too. So turn around.
Oh, it's bad. It's a bad spot.
It's not too bad.
The other guy, it's a good one. For 41 years, oh, don't make it worse.
We are honest here. We are honest people.
Killing me.
Do you want to grow it back or not?
I do.
Okay, well then you're in the right place.
I am.
Alright, now you play it. Hi friends. It's Professor Damien's first time getting fluxed.
Is that what this is called? Flux?
Flux, yes, flux. Flux red body sculpting.
Flux capacitor.
Exactly, because it like takes you back in time. It's like a workout time machine. Okay. So when was the last time you did like a TENS unit?
Years.
Years.
It's in my storage somewhere.
Yeah, you can get them at like Walgreens and stuff.
Oh yeah, well, my chiropractor, one of my old chiropractors gave it to me. He had my insurance buy it. It was a pretty intense one too. It was,
Oh, nice. Here. Let's see if you get a bigger one for that. I'll be back. Okay, talk to me more. Aren't you opening one in Carmel too?
Oh yeah, I did, I'm opening a boxing gym here in Carmel. We've got a location. It's being built in March and should be done in June and hopefully opening in July. It's just going to be called Indie Boxing North Side. It's on 146th, and bad with the address right now.
Awesome. So when is that open?
I just said we're should be done in June. Hoping to. It should be done with construction in June and opening in July. And one of the girls that's going to be a coach there, she fights in the UFC. And she's moving from Canada.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, she's actually getting married to one of my fighters from the gym. His name's Cameron Van Camp.
Oh, you lucked up there, huh?
Yeah.
It's like, how did you get him from Carmel or from Canada?
They met in the UFC. He fights in BK. He fights bare knuckle now. But he used to fight in the UFC.
So now we're gonna hook up the legs. When we work the quads, it's gonna burn from like everywhere on the body. Like even your arms will shrink. So it's amazing. So like, what kind of classes do you have?
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting this line.
Yeah.
I have beginner levels. I have women's self-defense. I have jiu-jitsu. I have MMA. I have basic boxing. I have competitive boxing. I have fitness, fitness boxing. That's probably our most competitive boxing and fitness boxing are our most popular. I get a lot of housewives, a lot of women that like to take the fitness boxing classes, fitness boxing, fitness kickboxing. So, and it's mostly packed with no one who really wants to be competitive. But every Monday through Friday, I got class at 6:15 p.m. and it's competitive boxing, and I have 50 to 100 kids in there.
Like children?
Well, I say kids because I'm 40, but all the young aspiring fighters, the guys that are doing the Indiana Golden Gloves tournament, the guys who amateurs, professionals. I got a guy named Corey Anderson. He fights out of a couple gyms, but he trains out of our gym, and he holds the Bellator light heavyweight championship belt.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's a pretty big.
Light heavyweight, like how?
205.
Light heavyweight, okay.
205. I'm 256 right now.
We're gonna snatch you up today. You're gonna be shook. A lot of athletes can't go like all the way up on the legs. So we'll see.
Just do the muscle mass.
Yeah, the more muscle that you have,
The
more you're gonna lose, because the more we're working and it's gonna activate, and we're overworking it. It's gotta take fuel from somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna take fuel from your fat. That's why it disappears instantly. Like literally when you get up off this table, there's gonna be like less of you moving through space. It's amazing. So.
It's nice and cold. So can you explain to me like each?
Yeah, so we all usually start people on like the stomach and the quads if they're just looking for like overall like wellness. And unless, you know, we have some people like maybe they're trying to get into like a wedding dress, we'll do their arms, or they're trying to do fitness competitions for guys. A lot of times they'll do calves and shoulders because those are more challenging areas to build. But the quads are usually the strongest muscle on the body. So I mean, I maybe have seen like 3 people with them like crazy glutes, and I'm like, you know what? If we work the strongest, it's gonna burn more from like everywhere. So amazing the results we can see on people's arms without ever even touching them. So then we have like the Brazilian butt lifts. I've got plenty of those on here. The only areas we don't work are the chest.
Numbers, so you're not gonna do
We can do one of those next time.
BBL for me today?
No,
Okay.
next time.
We can't do chest, can we do chest and BBL next
That's,
time?
no, we can't do chest.
You don't ever, oh, because of the, yeah.
Yeah, so we
Heart
can't.
is a muscle line.
Yeah, exactly. So we want to let the
You
muscle
don't
do its
want
own
it to-
thing.
yeah.
So like I've gotten like in here before, you know, but that's like kind of as close as I get. I've never trained my employees when I had them to do that. So if you want to sculpt your chest, the tool that we're going to be using on his face, whether you want to sculpt a, you know, tighter man chest, or you want to make boobs bigger or make the boobs lift, then the same machine that we're using on his face and his hair is going to do all that too. So you can book the breast enhancement online. Maybe I should change that to like breast pec, because it's like different process but same machine. But yeah, we can get rid of the boobs, the man boobs.
Well, I know a lot of guys suffer from like the
Gynecomastia, yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
And
sometimes you can be fit like all these other places, but that you can still be self-conscious about that.
That's just how your body is.
Well, my friend, her husband, was in a horrible car accident. Like he was in the hospital for like 40 days or something, and they had him on steroids this whole time. So I worked on his. He literally like his whole torso was like covered with like hard plaque almost. So I felt he was such a trooper. Oh my gosh, that had to hurt so bad. But yeah, I mean, he had just a little bit of the gynecomastia thing, but like one treatment and it was gone. That's not typical. Usually it does take more than that, but he was lucky, and his was kind of probably like artificially simulated from the steroids. Usually if it comes on rather quickly, it'll go off rather quickly. So I know some of that is probably genetic. There's always like multiple factors. So what did Donnie tell you about this?
He said he loved it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, we had fun.
He said it worked.
It definitely worked.
Well, do you remember, you probably remember this, there used to be these wraps that people would wear.
Which one?
Oh, I don't know, they were like called wraps.
The Icarus wraps?
Yeah.
Those suck.
Well, it was such a fad. It gave fitness a bad name.
It did. Like literally, because of the stupid It Works, that's why we could not post before and after pictures like 6 months after I started my business. Until like recently on Facebook, you know, they fixed their AI or whatever. I'm so excited. So excited. But yeah, I mean, I could run before and after pictures for sure. And then it's always some kind of like mental chess to like figure out how to like put it in the ad. Yeah, I think your results will be more improved. Stones are pretty chill.
I worked out this morning too, and I wore a sauna suit.
Oh, nice.
It's like 10 pounds, but I've already drank like 2 pounds of water.
You lost 10 pounds? What?
Almost 11, actually.
What? Just from water?
Yeah.
That is wild. So after this, you have to hydrate.
Oh, I've already drinking a gallon and a half.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I know.
Flowing Wells, that's where I get my water.
Oh, nice. I still have to go there.
We should go sometime.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Oh my God.
Is it cold?
Yeah. I am hooked up.
Right? Last
I want to see
one.
if I can do full blast. You said a lot of athletes have a hard time.
On the quads, on the legs, yeah.
Yeah.
You will definitely be able to do it on your stomach, but the quads is intense. I think Donnie did it for maybe like 10 minutes. But we don't want to like blow out your knee. Like this is really intense. This is not like a TENS unit.
Okay.
Like it feels like a TENS unit. It's got that umami feeling. You know what I mean? But yeah. So like if somebody's experienced a TENS unit before, they're not as shocked. Like pun not intended. Like because they've already felt that.
Oh shoot! I already feel this. Oh no. Oh, you. Oof. So, oh, on a scale of 1 to 10, where am I at right now? Like a 2?
It's analog. And it's so it doesn't really matter because it depends on how much muscle you have. So like the next time you come in, it might even feel stronger because we've increased your muscle mass, right? That's going to be working with the machine. And then it kind of goes in waves. Like you'll have like, oh, that feels so strong, and then the next time you're like, oh, this is kind of easy today. Then it feels so strong as you acquire more muscle.
Do people ever have like start cramping?
Rarely, but if you do, like let me know. If you're taking your electrolytes properly, then you probably won't.
I took a scoop of Ultima this morning.
What's that?
I think it's a real good one. This is way more intense than I was anticipating.
You're all the way up. So it just gets easier from there as you get used to it. How are your knees? Are your knees okay?
I love that part. My abs are half.
Really? The abs are
Yeah.
yours? That's good then. You'll probably lose like 10 inches today. Hello, friends. I know you missed my face. Right, this is fun because this is the first time we've had a guy for the hair restoration treatment that I can share with you. Most guys, like when they want to do like the hair restoration, and they come in for a consultation, I'm like, bro, just like shave your head and like let's snatch up the jawline, because they'll be like lying, giving me pictures from like 15 years ago, and then they're still happy though. It always brings the hair back, just not as like fully. So you said you started losing your hair like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Have you ever had a facial before?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this is an intense facial. This is not like a normal facial.
Well, it's a really weird feeling because half of me wants to relax and enjoy a facial, and the other half of me is doing a workout.
Yeah, the face is gonna be a workout too. We try to incorporate some like nice parts, but it's work. So the first time is like a demolition day. We're like breaking down stuff in your face and in your scalp that has been building up over your entire life. So usually the first 2, 3. Actually, I had a client last night. We did on live stream. Go check her out. And it was her 3rd time, and she's got quite a bit of wrinkles. The more stuff that you have on your face, the more it's probably gonna hurt. But she said it was like relatively easy, and we ended up doing like 2 hours on her face just because we were having fun with you guys in the live stream, in the chat. So anytime we're doing the face sculpting, the hair restoration, we have to work on the neck as well as the Chapman's channels, which go right underneath the collarbone, because that is the pathway for all the toxins to move down to our organs to be cleared out by the body. Do they teach the Chapman's channels in like your anatomy? Do they? They didn't teach it when I was in anatomy, but I learned it in the Jade program. It's like in Chinese medicine or whatever. I'm glad you're okay. Are you feeling better? We're doing a flux and a face sculpting to fix some scar tissue and some hair restoration. We're doing a lot today, like the most. How are you feeling? Intense?
Yeah, way more than I was anticipating.
You made it all the way up though, so it'll be easy, like in 5 minutes. Sell the cat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, maybe you should like take the cat to like kitty daycare or something. I don't know. Do they have kitty daycare? I take my dog to doggy daycare. Hello. Hi, Brett. It's really good to do these two together because it's kind of like you don't know where to focus.
It's the most accurate statement right there. This would be really relaxing too right now.
What?
This facial.
I think the body's relaxing once you get used to it. Like I was just like, I did a Brazilian butt lift, kind of like a leg day. There's like 3 different versions of the Brazilian butt lift. I do have a video about that. So one is where we do like the core and the glutes, like the top and bottom. That's for smaller butts. Then once we build your butt bigger, then we can do like the super booty Brazilian butt lift, which actually goes on all 3 booty muscles. A lot of people can't start with that one. And then we snatch the waist, of course, with that one, or sometimes underneath the booty cheek where like the cellulite likes to form. And then I did like the leg day one today. So I did my quads, my hamstrings, and then the bottom of my glutes. I always feel so energized afterwards. Oh, that's nice that your parents are going to take care of your cat. What's your cat's name? So we always use vibration to stimulate the lymphatic system. And then what we're doing when we're doing the hair restoration is we're working up and breaking up the little nodules that get built up in our head. Yes, you have like rocks in your head. It's true. And in your face. And these things build up throughout our entire lifetime. So the same thing that causes wrinkles, the same thing that causes acne, causes sinus issues, causes headaches, migraines. All of that is like toxic buildup in the area of concern. So then we break that up, and then we're stimulating the nervous system. Because when that stuff builds up in the head, it like suffocates the hair, the follicle, hair root follicle. So now he's gonna take a little nap. Lift up a little bit. Oh, your cat's name is Snickers? That's so cute. What's it look like? I had a cat named Sophie, and I had a cat named Sophie 2.0, and they were both great. They were little street cats, and they were black, and they were the best cats ever. And I adopted 2 Siamese cats, and they were demons. So we sent them back to the streets, well, to the streets. Like, I can't have anything in my house that might like claw my eyes out in my sleep, you know? It attacked my sister, and they're like so small. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's got blue eyes. It's gonna stay looking like a kitten forever. Then I was reading up on them, and it was like, these are the temple guard cats of Siam, which is like current day Thailand, right? Siam or Siam, something like that. Probably Siam, right? Siamese, that makes sense. And I'm like, how are these temple guard cats? They're like so small. And then I found out. Hello, welcome. So yeah, now everywhere that the towel is touching, we're increasing collagen by 22%, elastin by 48%, increasing ATP production by 500%. I know a lot of you are probably thinking, what is ATP?
Adenosine triphosphate.
Good job, you get a gold star on the chart today. And that is what our cells use as like a cellular currency to make new
It's a breakdown of a
cells.
calorie.
Well, why don't you tell us? Well, we're gonna let the professor tell us.
It's a breakdown of a calorie. Whenever a calorie goes through the Krebs cycle, it's broken down into an ATP, but it also costs ATP to make that. Anything is broken down to a calorie or kilocalorie, I should say. Everything you put in your body is fuel: protein, fat, carbohydrates, and alcohol.
So yeah, as we age, that kind of drops off like an ocean shelf, like every 7 years, starting around age 28. So if you think about how people first start noticing aging or they're feeling it different in the bodies, think 28, 35, 42, 49. And that's something that's good to know, because when you do go through those shifts, you can ask your body questions like, okay, what do you want now? Doesn't mean that you're like decaying or dying. It kind of does actually, but like only if you're not taking action to, check in with yourself. See, like, okay, I get that we're like a whole different body, all new cells now. So now what do these new cells want? And there's so many different ways to like biohack these days, whether that be like by supplements or like all the fun stuff that we do here. So I don't like it when people are talking about like age gracefully. Usually when people say that, they just are talking about like getting old like in the 80s or something, but it's 2025. That's ridiculous. Why would we do that? Unless you want to look old and die soon, and then you should totally do that. But for me, I want to live a long time and die for a very short amount of time and be able to move my body and have fun and do all the things that I want to do. I want to be able to walk on the ice without breaking a hip. So there's a lot that goes into that. Nutrition, fitness, then, if you're lucky enough to know about biohacking, me, then you can make an appointment and then we can do all kinds of cool things with all of my workout, wellness, beauty time machines. So I'm gonna work out today too. I'm gonna do some boxing. Super excited. So I'm actually a black belt in Taekwondo. I've done judo, Krav Maga, Jiu-Jitsu, and I had to stop doing Krav Maga because I broke my elbows doing other dumb stuff. And I've been doing a lot of like what we're doing on his face now, since it breaks up scar tissue, over the last year and a half, working on like my elbows, my knees, my ankles, all the bones I've broke to get all that scar tissue out of there. And then on my 40th birthday, I'm excited. I know I've talked about this a million times on the live, to go to get stem cell injections
Mm-hmm.
from the CTI stem cells in Tijuana, where like all the fighters go. But to me, I was like, I don't want to go get stem cell injections first before I get rid of all the scar tissue. Like I know it helps because I mean I've heard just nothing but like amazing results. Like one time and you feel amazing, which is totally on brand for me, right?
It's a weekend thing though. You go and you get hooked up to like an IV for 3 straight days, and they also inject in whatever sites that you. I
So
don't
they
know.
run an IV through the body.
Mhm.
Okay, and then what do they do? Like I need all my
Like,
joints done.
well, that's people most of the time: elbows, shoulders, knees, hips, spine.
Ooh.
So that's like your most common.
So you just do it all at once, or like,
Yeah.
so they do an IV every day, and then they
Mm-hmm.
inject a different area? Like we're gonna do elbows on
Mm-hmm.
one day.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because if and like and they advise not drinking for like almost 90 days
Before and after.
before,
Before. Okay.
because it gets filtered through your liver, and if you got stem cells in your liver and you got liver damage from drinking, it's just going to repair your liver, which is
Oh, because it's gonna go right to where you need it most.
yeah.
That makes sense. That's cool that it does that. It goes right. It's like, yeah, I know you put this here, but like, I'm your
Now your
body.
body knows,
I
so it
know.
has to,
We're gonna go put
and
this
that's
over
more
here.
important because that filters everything than your little shoulder pain.
Oh, I missed you guys too. You guys gotta turn the notifications on and you gotta click the all button. Like I have the time blindness thing, so, I'm gonna tell you a general thing and it may or may not happen. So, I would definitely turn on all your notifications that way you don't have to miss my face. Today we're doing a non-invasive face sculpting and hair restoration, and Professor Damien's first time getting flux. Check that out. We're doing the core and the legs. I'm gonna guess that he's gonna lose like 9 or 10 inches today.
That's a lot.
I know. So I'm gonna be interested to hear your thoughts because you said that you lost like the 10 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Do you take before and after pictures of that, or is it just a weighing thing? Is it something you can
It
notice?
shows up on the scale. I
Okay.
just wear a sauna suit the whole time I box for about an hour, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Way better. Shoulder started to bug me.
Yeah, so this one with the flux, we don't really like focus on weight. I mean, if you've got, you know, 50 to 100 pounds to lose, it's probably good to like check in the beginning. But a lot of times, like if you're my size, like when the more I do this, it's just gonna add more muscle. So some people might gain weight. So that's something a lot of times we have to talk to our clients about where they want the scale to say one thing, but they want to look a certain way. And one thing does not equal the other. A lot of times, the way that they want to look, that scale is going to have to get heavier. So, um, yeah, you just got to be comfortable with that. It's like, do you want the butt that you want? Do you want to be tighter? Or do you want the scale to say something that you like and then your clothes don't look right on you? Two options. So, I don't even own a scale.
Well, there's weight classes in boxing, that's why.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what like with the wraps and like the sauna suits and all that kind of stuff when you're cutting. This is like the opposite of that. So you want to drink a ton of water and it's going to help you like over the next like 72 hours. Just keep drinking water. You're going to go to the bathroom a lot and you're just going to be like flushing all the stuff you don't want in your body out. Okay, so this is my lightsaber. This is gonna sound scary, but it's actually like one of the nicest ones. So we're gonna do that one first. It's a Tesla high frequency wand. So this is what a basic high frequency wand looks like. So you can get one of these on like my Amazon storefront for like really cheap, like 150 bucks. The Tesla wand actually has a Tesla coil in it, and then there's a converter in the Jade Aesthetics, so it's a lot stronger. It goes a lot deeper into the live tissue. But I still think that everybody should have a basic high frequency wand at home. Once we do this hair restoration on you, you need to order one and then do it on your head like every day. Oh, because he's hooked up to the Flux. So the Flux is a workout time machine, and you lay down, and it actually works your body for you. So he's going to lose inches today, getting a nice lymphatic drainage. It's going to help with his circulation, tone some muscle. Just if you're a lady or if you're somebody with cellulite, it's going to get rid of cellulite. So it just does all the things. It's so magic. It's literally the best body sculpting that there is. If you find something better that does more, let me know. Oh, are you allergic to anything? I forgot. Okay, good. So we're in my spa right now, Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness in Carmel, Indiana. It's been voted like the #1 small city to live in America, like, oh, 7 years in a row or something. I love it here.
Feels like a big town.
It does feel like a big town. I hated the roundabouts when I first moved here.
No, you can't live without it.
Now I love them. They're so fun. Like, it's like a form of meditation. If you know where all the roundabouts are, I'll just be like listening to music and then just, you know, playing. You remember that like game that they had at like the arcade at the movie theater that was like a driving car game? And it was like Miami, Monaco. Yeah.
You sit in it.
Yes, exactly. So I just remembered that game one day when I was going around the roundabout, and I was like, oh, I have to drive like I'm in that game. And then so I'll just be like, you got to make the sounds too when you're first learning, like wow, really fast, like you're a race car driver, and it's super fun, especially at night. There's like nobody on the road, so except I did that and I hit a little black ice the other day, so I was like, we gotta calm down. So since we have him hooked up to, I'm just move this one. Since we have him hooked up to the frequency specific microcurrent on the Jade right now, the Tesla wand is a combo with that. So we are going to be using the basic one. So this is a regular, get it on my Amazon storefront, $150, high frequency wand. Doesn't have the Tesla coil in it, but it's still great. It's just going to be more for like lymphatic drainage. It's not going to go as deeply into the tissue. But since we're using this, in conjunction with the frequency specific microcurrent, it's actually going to be delivering the specific frequencies with this wand as well. I don't know if that made sense, but you just rewind it and watch it a couple times. Or go watch my other live streams where I explain this different ways. I don't know if I've ever explained this one. I gotta do a video. I am gonna do an educational video on like how to use this at home to actually like sculpt your face. Because like in aesthetics school, we literally just learned that we could zap zits with it. We didn't learn about hair growth. We didn't learn anything else. So, but you can sculpt the face. You can really do so much with it. That will be like a paid course. But it's totally going to be worth it, whether you're doing this at home or you're a professional like me. Thank you, Annalise. Yes, everybody we live stream at the spa, we have their permission, of course. Most of my clients do not want their pictures or their videos shared, and you can actually see a copy of our privacy policy right on elevardo.com. It's got its full page. whole page by all pizza. Right? So yeah, it's literally like moving gravel out of the body. And it starts in like big solid chunks, and then we break it up into like rocks, and then the rocks into gravel, and the gravel into dust. But the first time anywhere on the body, it's gonna hurt because we got like a lot of like solid pieces. Did you have any idea you had like so much
yeah.
crunchies in this area? Really?
I've told my crap a couple times.
This one or both? How'd you do that?
Lifting weights for football in college.
Okay. Hi, Madison. Ooh, we've got a mermaid in the chat. I am not a mermaid, but I have a lot of mermaid friends. Hello. I know it looks weird, doesn't it, right? So on his face, we are doing a lot. We're doing a lot right now. On his face, we're doing frequency-specific microcurrents on a frequency to help with inflammation and grow hair on the head, of course. And make new collagen, make new elastin, increase ATP production. And then on the chest right now, we are using a high frequency wand. But the high frequency wand is actually picking up the specific frequencies that we're using on the face. So it's doing more than just a regular one. And we are breaking up all the crunchy stuff in his Chapman's channel. So we can make a clear pathway to the organs of the body before we start breaking up toxins in the face. So I know a lot of like modern aesthetics practices that, you know, you have to just pick an area, or plastic surgery, like we're just going to work on your eyes, we're just going to work on your nose, we're just going to work on your neck. With the face sculpting, since the process is meant to like actually make your body better, healthier, make your cells work better, remove blockages, that anytime we're doing the face, we have to do the neck and the décolletage. So just part of the process. Now some people might need a little bit more work on their décolleté. That's cool. You can just book a 60-minute session of Jade. You don't even have to know what you need. All you have to do is show up and I can tell what you need. So do you have to box after this?
Huh?
Are you boxing after this?
No.
Okay, good.
I was thinking about going and lifting, but I don't.
No.
I think this is the day. So.
Yeah, yeah. So if you want to lift, great topic. If you want to lift, lift before.
Okay, I almost did, but I was like, well.
Probably boxing was good. It's probably good. You know, I'm all about the scientific method, so it'll be interesting to see how you compare the two. I was so sore. Oh my gosh, last night I couldn't even sleep. But then I came in here this morning and I flexed my legs and my butt, and now I feel great. So it really helps to speed through that recovery time so you can get back to do what you love doing most. So very important as we age, because our recovery time is not as fast as it used to be. So if you have access to someone like me,
This will
then
speed recovery.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like literally, my ass was so sore last night. Like I was like I couldn't find like a comfortable place to sit, And I came in here today and I'm like, oh,
That's how
it
my
feels
back
nice.
gets.
And otherwise, that soreness will last for like a week sometimes, you know?
Do you ever do shoulders
That's what I did the other day when I like
and like traps?
smashed this record. I do the one where you like lift straight up, like where you're like this.
No, I'm talking like with this.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would not only feel good, but I bet that would tone you up big time.
Yeah, a lot of times if we're working on like the shoulders or the back or the arms, a lot of times it's very important to combine what we're doing on his face and then follow it with the flux. So that way we can break up all that stuff, really get those areas like defined. Because a lot of like extra stuff that is in that area is actually like trapped lymph. A lot of times when people think that they're fat, they've got extra fat, they're just toxic. It's just a bunch of stuff in their lymphatic system, and we can purge that out very quickly, and then you can show off your muscles. So if you're doing something like that, really good idea to lift a little bit, do whatever to, engage those muscles, get the blood flowing going. Then come in here. We're gonna break this stuff up with the jade. You're about to see me do that on his face, and then follow it with the flux. And the flux will both help to enhance and tone the muscles, and it'll also help to move that lymph and the fat from around that area. So like everything we do here, you're gonna look and feel amazing when you leave. Maybe not the whole time you're here, but when you leave, you are gonna look and feel amazing. We're results focused, so we like to, race with time and see all of the stuff that we can get done and out of the body. We have more relaxing ones too, like the Reiki stuff is like relaxing. You're still gonna receive results with literally everything we have on the menu, but for me, like I'm very impatient. Like I just want to see it now, all of it. Okay, so now I'm gonna be switching the frequency to one for lymphatic drainage.
Can we turn these down?
The legs.
And
all of it?
Yeah. If you said I was all the way up.
It is all the way up, yeah.
How long did I go all the way up for?
You did a whole, so a normal session is 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And we do 30-minute sessions an hour. So you literally just finished one 30-minute session.
That's amazing. This was way more intense.
How is this? How's that? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's the same, I think.
You think it's the same?
Yeah. That's a little better.
Okay, I'm gonna change the dance that it does.
Yeah, that might make a difference.
So this one is more dynamic. You were just doing the most intense one, which is like the fitness. So it's gonna tone, and then it's gonna snatch you.
And Donnie only did it for 10 minutes?
Who?
Donnie?
No, he did an hour.
Oh, he did a full
Oh,
hour?
no, the full, at full.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he did 10 minutes.
Good. I did as long as I did longer. Oh, this is way better. Yeah. Ugh. Oh man, this thing changes up on you.
Yeah, so the one that you did is like the hardest already.
Mhm.
But it does feel more dynamic, so sometimes until you get used to it, it can feel more intense when it does that shift. So now we're snatching up that jawline. So as like an esthetician, if you're coming in to be my client, like you're my art piece now, I'm always going to give you the best advice. So it's like a stylist, like a personal stylist and sculptor for your face and body, We have sessions where I take clients to like, show them like how to dress and different stuff as well. And sometimes people, if they're losing a lot of weight, like I have a client, she's got 2 more appointments to finish a 6-week boot camp, and she's lost about 35 pounds. But when she came in, she needed to lose about 100, right? So I'm like, hold out as long as you can before you buy a new wardrobe because you're gonna keep fluxing and you're gonna keep getting smaller, and you should just save all of that to get like your really good wardrobe when you're at your final place. That's the one thing that's sad. Like, a lot of hairstylists, they have the same clients for years, because your hair's always going to grow. But a lot of my clients, like, I finished my art pieces. So then I might only see them, like, before vacation or if they had an injury or something. Of course, we do have, like, people who are, smart, who come at least a couple times a week, and their body thanks them for it. Hi, Tiana. Hi, Hazel. That's such a pretty name. Okay, just relax. I know people always like think that they're like helping or something,
I
especially if
do. I
people.
was like,
Yeah,
yeah, here, I'll help her.
yeah. No, but you just want to like relax. And then the other thing is like when people have certain wrinkles and stuff. Um, a lot of those are muscle spasms, right? So sometimes people don't even realize that they're unconsciously clenching or something, and it takes a few times to like consciously like relax your face because those muscles have been doing that for like who knows how long, a long time to make a line, right? So they want to go back into default mode, and we're like, no, we're not doing that anymore, we're going to do this instead. But people do it without even thinking about it, and then when you do clench, what I'm doing is going to hurt more, and I'm like, you're literally hurting yourself. Like if you just relax, this might feel nice, or it's not going to feel that bad at least. So like, where have you broken your face before?
Jaw, two cracked teeth.
Where on your jaw?
Back here.
Does it click or you have TMJ or anything? Oh yeah. And is that it?
Uh, bone bruised orbital. Had both eyes split open.
A bone
Here and
bruise.
here.
What's a bone bruise?
It's like a real. It's almost like a smash fracture.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, my back is just.
You're about to electrocute yourself in a not fun way.
What's that?
Oh, you're shrinking. You're taking these. So as you're fluxing, your body's gonna get smaller, right? But the straps that we have are gonna stay the same size. So he was about to have one slide out, and that does not feel fun. That creates what spark gap, and it's like the electricity like trying to find your body. Right now he's part of a circuit, so this feels intense but nice. I feel like it feels like a massage the more you do it, but you can't imagine this feeling like a massage.
Huh.
No.
It is. I like this frequency better than the other one. The other one was super intense.
Yeah, the other one was a straight fitness.
Shoosh. A half hour.
Yeah, I can already tell you lost quite a few inches.
I feel like I just did the toughest core workout I've done. Like my whole core is lit from all the way to the back side, all the way across the front, totally strapped.
Look at those legs. I don't know why I just dropped. It's intense, intense.
And I like this one because it's not the same pattern. It switches it up.
Right? Keeps it interesting.
It does. Sorry.
Breaking stuff.
This is back to what we were doing.
Mm-hmm. It's my lightsaber. If anybody tells you that magic wands and magic potions aren't real, they're probably a bot person. They just don't know. But you know me, so you know a magician, and I'll tell you all the secrets. That's why, if you haven't subscribed yet, that's crazy. Why would you not do that? So we are working on a lot today. We are working on getting rid of scar tissue, snatching up the waist, snatching up the face, and regrowing some hair. I do not do massages, no. If you want to do a massage, I highly recommend my friend Jenny at Rainforest Day Spa. They like walk on your back, they do the cupping, she does the Thai massage, the stretching. She's like a miracle worker. Love her so much. It's like 4 minutes from the spa. We do work on specific areas like joints or, you know, the neck and the head, whatever. And then it is recommended to go get a massage after that. I used to have massage therapists that worked for me, but I'm retired from employees now. It's more peaceful. Now I just teach massage therapists. So if you have a massage therapist near you that would like to learn how to do this, I just feel like in the beauty and the massage business, a lot of people, especially the people that I vibe with the best, are best, you know, their destiny is to be their own business owner, right? So that's why I created the coaching program. If you want your own jade machine, or, you know, you have a spa, you got some questions, you can also book a business coaching call, a brainstorming call. I've helped people all types of different business. Chiropractors, physical therapists, massage therapists, estheticians, even like people who are doing like missionary work in India, and they built like a orphanage and a hospital. That was so fun because my skincare healing journey started with Ayurveda. So it was super cool to like FaceTime with like the doctors there, the Ayurvedic masters, and like be teaching them how they can incorporate this with the stuff they already do. So it's so fun. It was like at least I could speak like Spanglish with them, you know. They're like masters of their craft, but I was like, okay, we kind of know some of the same things. Yes, he's alive. I know, you guys always ask that. No, I just have a collection. I have a large collection of bodies. Ew. Yeah, I have a large collection of CPR dummies, all different shapes and sizes, and you're from Africa? Hello. I actually have a member from Africa. She comes in twice a year. She's from Senegal. And then she just uses all her sessions twice a year when she comes. And she speaks French. She doesn't speak English. So it's so fun because I get to practice my French with her. They want to know if you're okay.
Oh, I'm fine.
We have him hooked up to our
It's
workout
actually
time
pretty
machine.
relaxing right now.
This part is relaxing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Yeah.
It's like a micro vibrational electric massage on my forehead, and it feels really good.
Yeah, it's kind of, if you like deep tissue massage, then you're going to love the face sculpting. If you don't like deep tissue massage, you will at least love the results. So, I don't know, take some CBD gummies, it's worth it. I don't sell them here, but. It looks painful. Is this painful?
Ouch.
No.
No.
I just got myself. Alright, now we're gonna switch to my real lightsaber. This is the Tesla one. Ooh, much more powerful. But everybody still should go get like the regular one at home. Okay, so you gotta let her.
Yep, just popping off.
Here, hold this for a second. He'll be my assistant. What just popped?
Did you see it?
I did. Open it. Alright, do you hear how much stronger that sounds? Whenever I do my hair restoration treatments on myself, I do have a jade at home, but that's my oldest one. The Tesla wand on it doesn't work anymore, and they don't make that model anymore. So I just have the regular high frequency wand, the one that we just did. But this is the Tesla wand. So whenever I'm doing my hair restoration treatments, I always come to the spa to make sure I use this one.
Ouch. Oh, ouch.
Too much?
No, it's joking.
Okay, I'm good.
Makes sense. It looks like it hurts.
I don't know what that means. No mix. What is a frere? I know I look young, but I'm a lot older than I look, so you guys gotta teach me this kid lingo. I don't know it. I had to look up what is a gat the other day.
It's a gun.
And then that's not what it means now.
What is it now? Tell me later.
Okay. So we are doing some hair restoration with a Tesla wand. You feel how much more powerful that is?
Heck yeah. Kind of feels good.
I think it feels good. Your
I do
head will
too.
be like sore like tomorrow. Like I did one on Sunday, Saturday, or Sunday night or something, and my head was sore, and my jaw, because I had to go all around this joint because I'm a TMJ. Like that joint is really what hurt most. But same thing. If you have TMJ, if you're clenching, it's building up these toxins. They're gonna go around the ear, and that can thin your hair. You thought I was shaving his head? It kind of sounds funny. We're actually making the hair grow, but you're right. It does kind of sound the same, doesn't it? So ever used a basic high frequency wand or anything like that? Have you seen one?
I've never
No.
even, no, I've never even, I took my daughter to get a facial one time, but they did.
Probably relaxing.
Yeah, it was nice.
This is like construction work.
She had like a mud mask and she
Yeah.
was in a towel.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, this is crunchy stuff.
You see how much more crunchies you can feel with the Tesla wand compared to the high frequency? It's like pop rocks. So yeah, the first time is intense. You just want to think about how pretty you're going to be when we're done with this process.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
I said, bro's being cooked. Yes, kind of. You're kind of right. He's actually on one of the far infrared PEMF body mats. So you are more right than you even know. I think everybody should also have one of those. I have one at home. And you can find them on the My Favorite Things page of ellabardo.com. They're still alive, I promise. They're actually bringing themselves more to life as we do this. So right now we're regrowing some hair. And then he's also hooked up to the Flux, which is a workout time machine. So we're snatching up the waist and working the quads. I had this guy before, he was a police officer, and we did the core and the quads maybe like 3 times, hour-long sessions. And then we had to stop doing his quads and do his arms and his glutes because his quads got too big, like they wouldn't fit in his pants anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it a bad spot?
Ooh, it's just, yeah.
You get punched a lot there?
No, it's just that spot and that spot on both sides of my head. It's just like rocks in there.
Mm-hmm. There literally is rocks in there. Hi, Judy from Colorado.
Now, would this work like on facial hair to stimulate facial hair growth?
Maybe. Most people I know want to get rid of facial hair growth. I've never done that experiment before, so... Like, you mean on, like, maybe somebody who's, like...
Affecting their beard.
Yeah. I don't know. I never experimented with that before. If I tell you something's true, it's because I know it's true. Otherwise, I'm going to be like, I don't know. Maybe we should figure it out together. That's why we glow and grow here together on this channel. I learned so much from you guys, too. Thank you, little Mig. Thank you. I built it myself here with the Flexor Body Sculpting. So I can build one for you too. You just have to book online. So we are doing a hair restoration right now, Lila, and a face sculpting and some body sculpting. We're doing like the most. When I do this on myself, it takes like way longer because I gotta do one thing at a time, but it's great when you can multitask. Today I was getting a bunch of computer stuff done when I was hooked up to the Flux. So I think we're gonna have to finish the software stuff that way. Like I just need to be hooked up to the Flux while I'm doing it, and it'll keep me from being less
If
angry.
you planted.
At least I feel like I'm being productive. You know, with the software now, I don't feel like it's being as productive as I would like it to be. So you can't be mad when you hop on a massage table when you look better, right? It is instant, yes. Oh, go have fun horseback training. I love that. I love horses. I don't want one. I just want friends with horses, so. Can I come ride your horse? How many do you have? Oh, you know how to do tricks too? That is so cool. What kind of tricks do you know how to do? I'm electrocuting him for beauty and wellness and aesthetics purposes. You have 11 horses? That's so cool. I'm gonna come ride your horses sometime. Can you teach me how to do tricks? So next time we do this, you guys are invited too. So make sure that you like, subscribe, share this with all your friends so we can all be Alberto besties together and learn and grow. So we're gonna have him face down. Today we're doing a lot, so we're just working on clearing out those packages out of his face. See, like I've got software on the brain. They're packages of toxins in the face. They are kind of packages, I guess. So that way we can clear everything out from the other side. Sometimes when you're working out and clearing out toxins, it really works best to like isolate certain areas. Like if somebody's doing arms, like they have an event, they've got a wedding or they're in a pageant or something. We've got like the Beauty Star arm treatment where we're just tightening both of them. But if you're really wanting like big results, we'll usually just do like one lateral side of the body at a time. So I've had clients who fly in and, they're coming in the morning. We'll do the right arm in the morning. They drink a bunch of water, do the things they're supposed to do. And then we'll do their right leg in the evening. And the next day we'll do the opposite side. I don't know why it works better on one lateral side of the body when we're doing like deep detoxing. It just does. So we like to do what works. Oh, there's a horse competition in Colorado? That is so cool. I've never been to Colorado. So this part we're doing is non-invasive face sculpting. So snatching up that jawline. And he's got a lot of scar tissue in his face from being punched in the face a lot. So we're getting rid of that too. So if you've been punched in the face a lot, first of all, I'm sorry, unless it was a sport, you know what I mean? But either way, we can get rid of that stuff out of your face. Hi, Nina. Why is it so aggressive? Because when we're moving lots of toxins out of the face, you can do it light, you know what I mean? It will tighten the skin, but it's not going to get rid of the toxins. So it's a different kind of technique that I've developed over the last 11 years. So when I teach my clients, my students, like professional students, I do teach them the original like Jade method, but why I became a teacher so quickly is because I had my own method. I went down to learn the hair restoration, actually, and then I was showing them my before and after pictures, and the owners of the company were like, how did you do that? Will you teach the class? So then I ended up teaching the face sculpting part. And I do have a unique technique that is more aggressive, but then so are your results, right? Aww, thank you. You're so sweet. I think you're beautiful too. Hi, Lisa. So for people who have like more of like a receding hairline, even women, sometimes this will happen. And some people, their hairline's not actually receding. Their eyebrows are getting droopier because that skin is getting droopier. So this will make, I mean, I've literally taken a 5 head to a 4 head just by lifting the brows. You don't need surgery for that most of the time.
I think I've got to turn the intensity down. Yeah.
We just got 2 minutes left. Told you, see, athletes a lot of times they can't really, intense athletes. I mean, if you're playing like pickleball, you're fine, but so for men, I don't like to do like too much on like the lines part, because like guys are lucky. They can have the little like forehead, like the blinds in the forehead, and it kind of just makes them look more distinguished. We do want to focus on like lifting the brow because, like I said, if there is any kind of like receding hairline, this is going to turn your 5 head into a 4 head, which a lot of girls have actually issues with that too. So, you got problems, I solve them. You just have to book online at elevardo.com. Ooh, fun. You need to get a jade machine for your horses. I have a student, kinda. So there's like a stable where like a bunch of different people keep their horses, and then they fly in a vet from like Florida or like a chiropractor or something from Florida. And I taught their vet and their chiropractor and whatever owners wanted to learn like how to do it. So I just pretty much directed it. Like I'm not a horse vet, so I just kind of told the horse vet what to do, and then they all got to learn together. So we want to keep our horses' bodies healthy too. I actually used this on my dogs. They're injured. They're sick. Like when I got lucky, like the vet thought he was gonna die, but I had him on all different kinds of like frequencies and stuff. So now he's cute and fat and troublemaker. He's actually perfect in the car though. I don't know why we can't translate to the house that to the house yet, but oh no. Aha, we found one. So of course next we're gonna use the Star Glow Bardo Botanical Skin Polish. It's my favorite. Oh, you made it. How's your body feel now?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
finished now.
I'm so good. It feels good to bend my knees.
Yeah, I have done the flux around people's knees. Usually you want to keep it away from the knees, but sometimes if people have a lot of like cellulite or like toxic buildup there, maybe from like an injury, we can't do it there. I had this one lady and her knees looked like a butt. I've never seen anything like it. She was the first one. I was like, let's try this on your knees. Like, I've never done it before, but if anybody needs it, it's you. Like, I wish I was just talking about those pictures yesterday. Wish I could find them.
Is this like a salt scrub?
No, so this is actually my own polish. So it's got enzymes in it. Enzymes are going to eat off the dead skin cells. And it's got a mechanical exfoliant, is what they call it. So sometimes those will be, salt or sugar, anything like that. Anything that's going to mechanically move dead skin from your face. But what I have in mine is actually nano jojoba beads. So they polish the face, but then they actually melt into the face. So if anybody remembers that like horrible stuff that I know most of us used in high school, that St. Ives apricot scrub that has like walnut shells in it, and it's terrible for your face. It just kind of cuts it all up. So these ones, they act as a mechanical exfoliant first, but then they melts into your face like a moisturizer. So it's so amazing. Usually for my cleanser in the morning, I mix this with a little bit of like, I do these like custom oil blends for me and my clients. And then the only time I use the gold cleanser is when I'm using electricity. So you just worked out for the equivalent of 12 hours. Did it feel like that? No?
No. Ugh. Mm. Ugh. Mm.
Oh, thank you so much. You ride 2 horses at the same time? Stop. Do you have a YouTube channel? I want to see this. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you need to make one like right now. That sounds so cool. So this is Professor Damien. It's his first time. He just finished an hour-long flux red session on his core and his quads, which is equal to 12 hours of working out. I know, I always get jealous of my clients when I'm working on them too. I'm not a jealous person at all unless I'm like, damn, I wish I could come out of my body and work on myself, you know? Well, you definitely need to start putting the riding 2 horses at the same time videos on YouTube. I started my YouTube in like 2011, and I was like really like, I mean, it got really good really quick. I was like monetized after just like one video, but then I was so like wanted the editing to be perfect and all this stuff, and like I didn't post again. Like I really just started like last fall. Yay! I'm glad to have you join as a Bardo bestie, Irene.
Crunchy.
Very crunchy. Yeah, I know the first time that I started working on myself with this, I was like, how are there so many knots in my face? And then I'm like, well, I mean, obviously when I get massages and stuff, there's knots in my body. I don't know why I thought that my face was going to be excluded from that, but I did. I found out.
Mm.
Okay, bye. I can't wait to see those horse videos. Oh, thank you. Gracias. I'm so happy so many of you guys are hanging out during the daytime. Usually there's more Bardo besties at night. I know, right? Don't you want to make an appointment like right now? It's worth the flight. Is this the one that you broke?
Yeah. Oh, it's this one. You see that scar
Scar,
there?
yeah.
That I just glued that.
With what?
Super glue. Put butterfly strips on it.
Why super glue?
Because I didn't want to go to the hospital and get it stitched up.
Oh.
Ugh.
Don't they have like a better type of glue?
Yeah, but we didn't have any at the gym.
What kind of glue do you use for? I'm like, well,
There
have a lot of
is-
weird special interests in adhesives, or one of them.
It's a little container that it comes in a glass tube, and you snip it off and dump it in another container. And it's like purple, and you close your wound, put iodine on it, and close your wound. Then
So iodine has like a bunch of good uses. Like I remember my aunties like laying out
put
at
it
the
on your
pool
feet
with
if you're sick.
it. So like, tell us some things that we can do with iodine. Because like I didn't even know you could do whatever you just said.
If
Is
you're
it?
sick, put it on the bottom of your feet and put socks on. Put an onion on the bottom of your feet if you're sick.
I heard that. I tried it. I didn't feel like it worked. Yeah, you get hit a lot like that from this side. Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, that is all the way off. Like that feels like a fucking
I
bone.
know. Wait, you should. You think that's bad? You ought to feel this. You ready for this one? I keep doing it laying down. I'll do it standing up. Yeah, it's right in there. Ugh. It's a lot of trauma.
I can tell.
Football. Stress. Sheesh.
Yeah, that's like the hardest
That
glue
is-
ever filled
wow.
on anyone. And I've probably worked on
God, that's all the way down in there.
12,000 people maybe.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that'll keep your hair from growing too. If you have any blockages from your head to your heart, like we have here, then that blocks the toxins leaving your head. So then they get stuck in there and then they suffocate the hair root follicle.
Wow.
So we also do like TMJ facials. We're not doing that on him today, but you know, we're helping it a little bit. Even the regular face sculpting, if you have TMJ, it is going to help with that. But with the TMJ facial, we actually incorporate buccal massage. Is it buccal or buccal? So I learned from a Syrian lady. So she was saying buccal, but she's saying it like that. And then my mom's a dental hygienist, and she said it's buccal.
I've heard buccal.
You've heard buccal?
But I know it's the same thing. But you know, it's the skeletal system or skeletal system. What? Who says that? You know.
She's like, no, it's buccal. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna start saying it with her accent. The buccal, buccal massage. That's from now on. I've already said it like one way.
Oh my gosh, that is.
He's talking. He's not dead. What do you mean?
Wow. Why am I like this? Oh my gosh.
You know why.
Wow.
You're gonna walk into the gym tonight. They're gonna be like, "Who's that? Your brother's here." They'll be calling you. Do you have a brother? See, I told you he's talking. He's not dead. We bring people back to life here. We don't even have the kind of equipment that we need to move a body. You gotta move yourself up and down the stairs. You're not even handicap accessible anymore. was way better. That street felt like a bone.
It did, didn't it?
Oh, yes. Some more of the Jade AccuLift gel. Well, you know, dopamine is a drug. You're not wrong there. You don't have to take drugs to boost it all the time. There's other ways to do it.
It's as simple as going on a walk or completing a task.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I have this like app that I got. Oh my gosh, if you're on the spectrum or anything, you definitely need this. It's called the Finch app. And I think I've done it for like 70 days in a row. And it gives you, it's like a little Tamagotchi mixed with like an assistant, mixed with like a gold star chart all in one. And every time you do a task, you have to do the tasks to get like the little coins, and then you can dress up your little bird. It's so cute. So these are my other magic wands. This is the frequency specific microcurrent. So you saw these when we just put them underneath the towel. We also sculpt with these too. Okay, so now we're gonna switch it back to the blue frequency for inflammation and also hair growth. We were just on the lymphatic frequency. Oh, thank you. Oh, relax, relax. See, that's one of those things we were talking about, where it's like subconscious. Thank you. I love this tattoo. It's pink and sparkly. It is Dior. You know, first time's the worst time.
Yeah.
I told you the other one was nicer. It just sounded scarier.
Gosh.
Yes, this does scrabble your brain too. Giving him a lobotomy. Yeah, this hurts a lot, especially if you do have hair loss. If you have a hair, like even my head was sore after I did it on live with you guys, like sometime this weekend. And the next day it was so sore, literally for like a couple days, especially around behind my ear.
Yeah. What the hell?
You got a lot of scar tissue there.
Oh no.
So definitely if you've been punched in the head a lot, that's gonna hurt more. But yeah, like I said, the lady who was in yesterday, we did a live stream with her. Go check that out. It was her third time. Oh, thank you so much. You can stay. You can stay. We'll keep you as a bestie.
Good Lord.
Yeah, the hair restoration one, you really want to do like 5 to 7 days. You definitely want some days off with this one. A lot of times if people are just coming for face sculpting, we can see them like twice a day, but there's a lot that needs to drain out of here.
Sheesh.
And the part with the least amount of hair is gonna hurt the most.
Oh, God dang, you ain't lying.
We're almost like halfway there, almost halfway there.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
I'll give you a break when we're halfway. We'll do the other half.
Just keep going. Just get it done.
Here, both of them.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
I need a break from your head too.
jeez.
It's a lot of work.
Gosh. It's already growing back.
You can feel it growing back
Yeah.
right now.
That fast. That's the result you get here.
He's in pain because we just did the hair restoration for the first time. So if your hair is thinning, that's gonna hurt. But, you know, it's worth it. So we can bring back hair back to like from like 10 years ago. So I always have people bring in a picture of like what their hair looked like. Sometimes that's kind of hard because like how often have you taken pictures of the back of your head, right? But yeah, I've always been able to get better results than what it was 10 years ago. Obviously, as you've seen, I'm more aggressive, so but if that translates into better, I think it's worth it.
If it works, it works.
Exactly.
How fast you want your results? Is this like a lymph drainage?
Yes.
Oh, you feel that?
Mm-hmm. Did you get hit in the back of the head too? Okay.
Well, it hurts pretty good.
What happened here?
I don't know. I played college football too.
Go football?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably like a helmet thing. So, pain is weakness leaving the body.
Yeah, I'm trying to be tough.
pain,
We're
pain,
live. I'm trying so much to be tough.
pain is also toxins leaving the body. So the more we get rid of the toxins in his body, like then the less it's gonna hurt. So like I just did a live stream last night, and it was her third time getting her face done. It was definitely very intense the first two times, but we ended up doing her face for like 2 hours just because we were having fun hanging out with you. So it's going to hurt less and less every time. It's also another reason why it's important to do these relatively close together, because when I'm breaking everything up, imagine your tissue is kind of like working with clay. So when you're done with clay for the day, you're going to like get it wet, stick it under a plastic bag, and then if you come back a couple days later, it's relatively easy to move again. It's malleable. If not, you gotta like spend a lot of time and work like softening it up again. So, and if you wait too long, in between sessions, then everything can harden up again, and then it will feel like the first time every time. But that's not a good thing with the face sculpting. Once we get all the stuff out, like you do a full series, like I do it on myself, and my face never hurts anymore. My head hurt because I've never done a full series on myself. I've maybe done like 6. In a series, it's not just about how many you do, it's also about the frequency, like how close they are together as well. Oh, thank you so much. We just keep getting younger here, baby. The stuff in the face is moving easier. How's that feel? Not as bad as the head?
No, not as bad as the head and neck. Sorry. Are you hungry?
I'm starving. Can you hear my stomach?
Yeah. Do you want to eat food?
Yeah, when we're done. Relax.
Sorry, I'm trying to help.
That's not helping.
I know.
You're making it harder. Tranquilo. Oh, thank you. He's not dying. Are you dying? Are you dying? No? Okay. He's a robot. He's not a real person. I have lots of robots that I work on, and then I hang out with you on live stream. I know people who get threaded, they always try to do that too. I'm like, you're not helping. Just relax.
Oh, crepes. Wow, that's a bad spot.
That's an important one.
Oh, it feels way better now. Something broke up in there.
Yay.
You broke the band up.
That's good. Yeah, it's really good to do like different like facial stretching and stuff after we break up all like the toxic scar tissue around the joints of the jaw if you have jaw issues. Like I said, the face sculpting by itself is going to help with like clenching and TMJ. Just the buccal massage takes it to that next level. So this is going to get rid of like the little nodules and the toxins, but the the buccal massage actually like stretches out like the tendons of the face too. So they work so good together.
Is it buccal or buckle?
I don't know. My mom's a dental hygienist. She said it was buccal. Buccal. I'm gonna start saying it like my Syrian instructor though. Buccal. I said chia seed was chia for like years because I was like, there's no way that can be the same thing as like the chia plant.
Mm-hmm.
But it is.
Oh, I didn't know it was jelly, sorry.
So we are doing non-invasive face sculpting. Relax. Getting rid of some scar tissue, helping with his TMJ. Yeah, this part when I was doing the hair restoration on the live stream with you guys this weekend on myself. So anytime we're doing the TMJ facial, we also have to loosen up the tendon helmet in the head. So I always just go ahead and pair it with a hair restoration like on myself. For me, it just makes more hair grow, just makes it thicker and it grows faster. But this will bring back hair if you've lost it. So I've got some videos on that too. Actually, I've got the whole instructional video if you go under the Jade Aesthetics training courses playlist. I do not have a cat. I have 2 dogs that would eat a cat. I have friends with cats, though. Cats can be cool. So we're doing non-invasive face sculpting. Yeah, this part hurts. But it hurts now so you can feel better later. I like literally made myself cry before working on my TMJ. But the thing about TMJ is it hurts all the time. So if I have to go through a little bit of acute pain to get that chronic pain to leave my body, to me that's worth it. And I think it's better for your body more long term because you're existing for more time with less inflammation in your body. So if it hurts when you break your face, it's gonna hurt when I unbreak your face.
True. Hmm.
Did you break this one too?
Mm-mm.
Yes, so we are working on the skin. And when you're massaging the face, you got to know about the muscles of the skin too. The muscles of the face too. So we're working on the skin, the muscles, the lymphatic system, the cells. And when we work on the scalp, we're actually not working on the hair, but we're working on the mechanisms within the scalp, inside of the skin that help to grow the hair. They want to know if you're okay. He said, yeah, he's fine. Happy birthday. So this is Professor Damien, and this is his first time experiencing all of my magic time machine biohacking toys. They want to know if you can talk.
Yeah, I can talk.
Do you have a question for Professor Damien? This is more intense than a massage. Like, technically, it is a facial massage, but this is not relaxing. It's result focused. There's
Yeah.
parts of it that are relaxing. I try to mix in some nice parts in there, but most of it is not. Once we get through, like, at least the first 6 sessions, then it starts to feel really relaxing. It starts to feel nice. But definitely the first day is demolition day. And then if you do them relatively close together, then the other days can be like excavating days. And where we're like moving stuff out. More excavating than demolition. Your birthday is March 28th. Stop. My birthday is March 23rd. We're like birthday cousins. So somebody wants to know if they can meet up with you and make you hamburger helper.
Please, I need it after this.
He said yes. They said nice scar.
Thank you. Oh, my nose has been broke at least a dozen times.
You're reading my mind. I was about to say, how many times have you broken your nose?
At least a dozen.
You lost count?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, when I did Taekwondo, we had pads on. And then right after high school, I joined like a girls' boxing team or whatever, but then we watched these girls fight. And I was like 18 at the time. And this girl was like 22 with cauliflower ear. And I'm like, hell no. I'm like way too pretty for that. We cannot. But I did do foxy boxing. That was so fun. They cover your whole face. And I would make a ton of money too because I'm really small. And I was like, just give me the biggest girl. Just give me the biggest one. And the only bad thing is since I was used to Taekwondo all the time, is I had like kept wanting to like kick. And then I just like keep hopping back so I didn't kick them. But it was so fun. Good times. Now you know my birthday, so you better send me presents. Exactly. I'm gonna be 38.
Mm.
Does that hurt?
No, but I can feel like right at the top part, like how crunchy. And, oh yeah, I can feel it with my finger.
Do you feel any like nerves sparking or anything like that?
No, if every once in a while I'll feel like a little shock from this.
Sometimes when I break up stuff here, I feel it go down
Your
the
face,
front of my
yeah.
face. What is that?
Scar tissue.
No, I meant like the thing where you.
Oh,
It's like some kind of nerve, but is
no,
it? It
it's
feels like a big nerve.
well, it just depends. I mean, you could hit the same thing in your, when you were getting mine on this side, it was shooting down my arm.
Oh, okay.
So it just depends. Oh yeah. Ooh.
You just stop moving your face.
I know, I'm trying to.
So now we're lifting that brow. So getting rid of some scar tissue in the eye area. Tightening up the eyelid. So a lot of people, as they age, the skin of the eye is like the thinnest skin. And if you aren't taking good care of your skin, it's so much more than vanity. It's the largest organ of the body. Then the top of your eye will droop. And if that starts to impair your vision, actually, like Medicaid will pay for you to get a blepharoplasty, which is like an upper eye lift, because you didn't take care of your skin and now your skin is blocking your vision. So if you would like to avoid that and age gracefully, like for real, not like the 80s way, then you should definitely book an appointment. Don't wait. Don't wait your whole life until like your eyelids look like curtains and you can't see. Start now. Go to ellabardo.com and book an appointment.
What are you waiting on? Book your appointment today.
I don't know why you guys think that you can like tell me to do things and I'm gonna do it. That's hilarious. You must be new here.
What did they tell you to do?
I'm not saying that because you can't see the chats.
What did they
Like what?
say?
I'm not saying that.
Say it.
I'm not saying that.
Why?
I'm not saying that. Because when it's live, like when people go watch it later, they can't see what the people are saying.
Can you only read the chat?
I can read the chat and the people in the chat can read the chat, but once it's reposted, nobody else can see the chat. So I respond to what I want to.
Like some of this feels so good. Others like it's such a tedious micro pain.
It is. Some parts it's like, yes, and the other parts are like, ah. But the parts that hurt are the parts you really need it. And then once we get rid of that stuff, then they don't hurt anymore. Then we know we're doing a good job. Yeah, all you have to do is get an aesthetics license or a massage license, depending on your state. And then once you have your license, I can also train physical therapists, chiropractors, med spa providers. So yeah, then you can come and you can learn with me. And you pick up your machine right here at my spa. You get some in-person training. And if you're smart, you'll book some appointments too. And then it's almost like discounted training. Plus you get to look hot.
How long has your studio been here?
It has been here since April Fool's Day 2021. Stop it.
It hurts. It's my tooth.
He's in pain because it's his first time doing non-invasive face sculpting, and we are getting rid of a lifetime's worth of toxins in his face. And then he's also a boxer, so he's been punched in the face a lot. So he's got extra toxins. He's got way more toxins than like normal people would. But it's okay, we can get them out, but it will hurt more. But I feel like after the first time, you get to see the results, and then I feel like people start to like the pain, you know? Then I get to like their sixth session. I swear, I've had like old ladies in their 70s. They're like, "You're being lazy today. It doesn't hurt anymore." I'm like, that's the goal. Like we want it to not hurt. That means I'm doing my job. I cannot show you my dog right now because my dog is at my house and I'm at the spa, but there are a bunch of videos of the dogs. You should go comment on your favorite ones. They said, "Is this live from Jigsaw's dungeon?" That's hilarious. We like you. You can stay. That's the kind of trolls we like. Oh my gosh, yes, you're funny. You win the chat comedian award of the day.
Help me!
He's fine.
God, that's the bad that right there.
Why is that so bad? It's from football?
Mm.
Or is it shoulder? I'm breaking the shoulder.
Mm. Oh. It's all the way from the top of my ear all the way down. Oh, that's Jesus.
Does it hurt? Usually this feels good if you haven't
Well,
had a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
This is probably saving you from like dementia or something.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I've never had this much messed up stuff in people's head before. You get the award for that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. All right. God, I'm just trying to be tough.
Thank you. I like my jacket too. It's very soft.
Ugh. Oh my. Oh.
Yeah, if you do have like TMJ or crunching issues, it can actually hurt your head like all the way up into here. It's like those toxins just keep like adding on each other like a hoarder's house. Okay, we'll do this eye now. This will be nice. You're doing a very good job. We're almost done. We're gonna do this eye and then this side of the head, and then you'll be done. Are you doing okay? Try to survive.
I can do it. I can make it.
Okay. How's this eye feel compared to the one you broke?
No, this isn't even bad. If you can see the scar, like right here.
Kinda.
Yeah.
It's kinda light.
Same thing. It's split open. I ain't like this scar.
Yeah, that one will go away easy. So this does get rid of scar tissue. Not all scar tissue is created equally, but we've literally been able to get rid of like keloiding scars. I've had 3 different clients that have had heart transplants and their scars are huge. Trauma goes so much deeper. We've been able to soften those out really nice. You're kind of right. Yeah, electrocurrent. This is called microcurrent. So this is actually frequency specific microcurrent. So it's microcurrent, and then we can actually change it to specific frequencies. So right now we are doing a frequency that both helps to regrow hair and it helps to get rid of pain and inflammation. Even though we're like causing a little pain right now, it's actually getting rid of inflammation. I know, weird. An exception to the rule. And some parts just like feel weird. You're like, why is my eye crunching? What is in there?
Scar tissue around your orbital.
Mm-hmm. Well, people just build up like stuff with toxins. It doesn't even have to be scar tissue. Most people don't have as much scar tissue as you do. Most of the time it's just toxins. They want to know what's your favorite movie.
Let me ponder. Favorite movie. I like Rocky 4.
Is that the one with the Russian?
Mm-hmm.
I love that one. Yeah, that actually is one of the first types of electric stim. When you see the Russian who's got all the electrodes on him.
And
So
he's
that
doing
is
the leg
called-
extension machine with stems, Tendo units on.
Yeah, so that is called a Russian stim machine. So there's lots of different types of e-stims. I don't really have a favorite movie. I usually watch a lot of like documentaries and stuff. Or like I watch like other like YouTubers, like comedians. Okay, turn this way. Now it's time for the hair. You ready?
No.
You gonna be okay?
Oh, the same thing with the hair.
You gotta do the other side. Or do you only want hair to grow back on one side?
Might as well just do it.
I mean, that would be a fun experiment. I'm
No, I
down.
don't want to do that.
We do have some videos on here of me doing sessions on people's face, including my own, where I just did like 6 sessions on my face. And it's wild, because at first I would have just thought it kept lifting, right? Which with regular microcurrent, that's what you're going to see. It's just going to keep lifting. But it did that for like the first 3 sessions, and then my face started to get smaller because we're getting rid of the stuff, right? So it kind of gave like a shrunken head effect on the one side. It was real weird.
Good Lord. Ah. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
It
It's
hurts.
almost done, I know. Okay, good job.
Oh my goodness.
The torture part of your treatment
What?
is over now.
You're exhausted.
This is right.
Oh, it feels good to be done. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Mm. Uh. Mm.
They want to know what it feels like.
Hot and very relaxing.
This part's relaxing. I told you.
Mm.
We mix in nice things with the torture. And this is something that, like, the younger you start, the younger you can stay looking, right? So I started when I was 26, and I look way younger now than I did when I was 26. So, but if you're starting in your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, I can't tell you how many people are like in their 70s and they're like, oh, can 3 sessions work for me? I'm like, if you're over 28, we recommend a series of 12. So, how far away are you from 28? So, yeah, you probably, if somebody's like 65, 75, and they do 12 sessions, you know, they can expect to see like 20 years off. But also, this is working with your own ATP. So if your cells are old, then they're not going to be increasing as much compared to if they're young. It's okay, I'm turning it off. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe. Oh, if you're 33, that's a perfect age to come do it. You said you're 40? That's probably like you really need to get in once you start to be like in your early 40s. Because if you're in your 40s, I can still take you back to looking 20 something and then I can keep you there. But if you're old, you've got a lot of sun damage, you know, it's usually going to hurt more. Not as much as him, because unless you got a lot of scar tissue as well. Oh, you're an SD too, Hannah. Yay! SD's in the chat. I love that. You definitely have to subscribe and come hang out on our live streams. I actually teach this to estheticians. Well, you missed it. You're going to have to watch the whole thing. We're kind of towards the end now, but we did a non-invasive face sculpting using frequency-specific microcurrent and a Tesla high-frequency derma wand. We also did a non-invasive hair restoration, and then he did a flux for body sculpting session. I don't teach that one, though. That one you can only get if you come to Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness, because it's my own special creation. Oh yay, we got 2 SDs in the chat. Hi Lorena. Oh my gosh, yes, you guys definitely have to subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you can join us in the chat. We can all learn and glow and grow together. Oh, I love you so much too, Noelle. I love it when you tell me I look 18. It's moving so much better though. Doesn't feel so much like a bone. Noelle, you are so sweet to me. So I am 38. I told you, if you want to look 20 years younger, I'm your girl. Make an appointment online. Thank you so much. I know, finally, I started my business at 26. So I could never say I looked like 20 years older, 20 years younger. And now I can. Okay, so now we're gonna use the Bardo hair serum. And then you're gonna use this with the basic high frequency when you're at home every day. All right, do you guys wanna guess how many inches he lost from the Flux Thread body sculpting? If you get it right, I'll send you a prize. All right, so now we're going to unstrap him from my torture device. It's Flux Thread body sculpting, so. I mean, I hooked myself up today and was like literally working on the laptop and the phone and stuff. So, yes, I definitely think you lost like at least 11 inches. You guessed 12, good guess. 8, we got a 5. He definitely lost more than 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 14. And then I mixed this flux lotion myself, so you don't want to waste it. It's got stem cells in it, apple stem cells, orchid stem cells, manuka honey, 2 different types of digestible aloe, and shea butter. Okay, you're free. So you can hop up, rub all that in. Here's a hot towel. Go check yourself out. See if you feel slimmer.
I can definitely tell I lost weight in my waist. I
Yeah,
look
for
like I
the
just
quads,
went
they
through it.
usually look more like pumped. Like those will get like bigger.
Oh.
We're gonna find out together how many inches did he lose. Oh yeah, I can definitely see more abs popping. No! Let there be light. Live action. You were here from the beginning. And whenever I have time to do thumbnails again, I'll put his before and after in the thumbnail. So I don't know when that's going to be. Maybe next week. Until then, there are a ton of lives that don't have thumbnails. And you should go watch all of them. It'll be like an Easter egg. Because none of them have titles or pictures. And then leave a comment. Let me know if you like it. And let me know where you're from, too. I love how on YouTube there's like so many people from all over the world. So after the video is posted, though, or on my other videos. See, I just did my butt today. It works. You don't need a BBL. And the flux is not going to kill you, so. Ready?
Yep.
40, so down 2 inches. Ooh, 39 and a half. Nice, you lost 4.5 inches there.
Three.
So 3 plus 3.5 plus 2, 6, 8.5 inches. I was wrong. Only 8.5 inches in an hour? I mean, like, where else can you do that? We were all wrong. Sorry. Did any? Yeah, you guessed 8. You can't guess 8 after I already said 8. You're silly. You guessed 5. We were all wrong. We were all wrong. Okay, so now we're gonna take pictures. Where's my other phone? I got 2 phones because I lose them sometimes and I have to call them. But have you guys ever heard of the Tile app? Oh my gosh, it's like life-changing. It's literally giving me hours of my life back looking for my phone or my keys. It used to be like half of my assistant's job was to find my keys. Now you guessed 8.5. Oh my gosh, that's wild. How did you know? A little late, guys. A little late. Okay. Keep touching. Touching. Oh, touching? Can you?
Yeah, no.
No? See, his feet can't even touch anymore. We made the quads too big. I told you that was gonna happen. We should have measured the quads first. I never do that on guys.
You definitely should have.
They're
Watch it.
popping. Nice. Okay, arms up. Show everybody at the gym. Tell them if they want their quads to pop too. So look on mine. Okay, turn this way. Yeah, you can definitely tell it looks like you lost 8 or 9 inches. And then that way. And now we're gonna do the face. So I'm short. And this is gonna be posted, so if you wanna watch the whole thing, beginning to end, no interruptions, you can do that. And then leave a comment and let me know what you think about his results. Got one eyebrow like The Rock right now.
You probably shoved it up.
I did.
Like,
I did. We're
probably
just
trying
gonna
to
leave
take
it up
off.
there. Yeah, we'll fix it. We'll fix the other one next time. Okay, turn that way. That's kind of funny.
Oh, I just went through electroshock therapy.
Okay, other side.
I tell you, I do feel lubed up.
Very moisturized. Okay, make your face normal. Like, maybe okay. Alright guys, we had so much fun with you.
So
and
much fun. Thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
yeah, Damien's gonna be back once a week, so make sure we gotta finish the rest of his stuff. That you like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and turn off notifications. On notifications, I'm wrong. Turn on notifications so that you don't miss out. And I'm doing another one tomorrow. We're doing another Fly Flux Red live stream, I think, on Sheila. So she's been here quite a few times. And I'll probably do myself tonight, so at home though. So if you want to see my dog and say hi to Mr. Lucky and Mr. Lou while I snatch up my face, also turn on all of your notifications. Like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Love you so much, besties. Bye.